Hi, eighth graders. It's your one and only eighth grade civics teacher on my fifth attempt to make this video because I can't seem to keep my face when I present. Oh, yes, here we go. This is exactly what I want. Awesome. You're going to be working on a project in little chunks because I have it a lot in my head and I'm going to put it together as we go. So, Constitution Project, first part. You'll work on this in different stages, so hopefully it will be broken down and it will be doable in each of the different stages. First part, preamble coloring page. So a lot of you got a folder. If you're in person, actually I think remote students, you might have had this folder too. There were a bunch of sheets that were part of a remote pickup in January. Inside the folder, you have this paper with the skeleton. You do not need that right now. Underneath that, you should have this. See how it matches what's on the screen? All right, here's what you're going to do. Use at least 4 colors and color in this page. You do not need to color in every word. You want to make it look good and be neat, and I can give you some tricks on efficient coloring coming up. You also are going to need to number the 6 goals of the preamble, and we looked at this before February vacation. All right, so here are the directions. You should pause and rewatch the video anytime you need to review the directions. Next up, well, here's my example. If you look at the top, we the people. That part, I used a thick yellow marker and I colored it all in because when you use a thick marker, you can cover more ground than when you use a thin one. For some of the words, I outlined them, then I chose to color them in with colored pencil. That is not, essential, but I just like the look of that. And so you can see here, this is my example. Some of it gets covered up by my picture with my cool headband. Anyway, I just haven't been wearing it enough, so I needed to have it make an appearance. Next up, you're going to also number the goals of the preamble. There are 6. Okay, so this is a close-up of my numbers of the goals. All right, so that's part of the directions a couple slides ago. Here's some ideas from some of your fellow 8th graders that I thought were good. So you see on the left, the person outlined all the words and colored it in with colored pencil, and then the stripes are on the right. I thought those are some good ideas. You didn't need to get every little groove of each letter. I'm sure you can think of your own awesome ideas as well. All right, next up, part 2 of this is you're going to need a piece of unlined white paper. You could also use unlined paper of a different color if that's all you have, but I'm looking for my example. Oh, well, here it is. All right, so I folded my paper into 6 boxes, in half and then in thirds, okay? The thirds part can be tricky for some, but if you just go slow, you should probably be able to do it. We have 6 boxes. All right, so I did one example for you for goal 1, all right, in order to form a more perfect union. And my idea from this, there's my example, okay? The idea for what to draw came from this paper you see on the left, number 45. Okay, it was a video you had to watch before the vacation. Some of you have this in a Google Doc if you're a remote student, or I forget which day of the week this was assigned. So some of you have this as a Google Doc, some of you have it as a paper. So I got that idea from one of my facts here. All right, another thing you can use for ideas is classwork that's pictured there. That sheet is green. It looks like this. If you are a Thursday, Friday student and you came on Friday, February 12th, before February vacation, you should have this green paper. Okay, so some of you have this as a Google Doc, then it would not be green. All right, but we worked on this as a class, identifying the goals of the preamble and filling in the examples. All right, I also suggest going to this website, thenounproject.com, if you want to check out some ideas for drawings. I use it a lot when I need an idea of something to draw because it's hard for me to come up with those ideas on their own, but I can usually copy something I see somewhere else if it's not too complicated. Okay, so we got that. Have a picture for each goal on the white paper, and that's part 2. Resources to use, directions, ideas, my example, directions, information. I think that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Rewatch the video if you need to refresh your memory or to double check that you're following the directions correctly. Thank you. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Bye.